All right, any other questions? Yes?
I'm not trying to be like a total noob, but what is Adventures in Anime?
Well, thank you for asking, Mom. She's a plant. No, Adventures in Anime is our world tour. This being not where we live, we're going all over the world. Here, 3 stops here, and also London and Canada. We went to Toronto, and it's just we're filming our entire convention tour. So all of you are the stars as well as us. And also, we're doing some comedy skits, whatever comes across that we find in the particular cities we're in, and the particular guest stars of the convention.
And then when we get back to Los Angeles, we'll also do some additional, sketch work that we shoot and put it on, and it's up on the web. The first episode's up there on adventuresinanime.com.
Right.
Yeah.
It's sort of like the monkeys meet Naruto, if you know what the monkeys are.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
And there's a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff of Quinton and myself in the studio, recording Digimon, things like that.
So,
yes.
I hear you like mudkips. Is that correct?
Do we like that? What do we like?
Mudkips, I hear you like.
You like what?
I'm not following, I'm sorry.
It's a Pokemon! Mudkip!
Mudkips?
It's worthy! It's a Pokemon!
Right, but I was the director of Digimon. I'm sorry. Security? Kill her. Yes, thanks. We call that the P word in my studio at Disney. Yes, hi.
Out of all the projects that you perhaps wanted to do but couldn't due to other reasons like other shows or whatever, what are the roles that you would love to do but haven't had the chance to?
I would like to play the Joker. Or the Riddler. That man, you think you're so smart. Gee, maybe that's why I didn't get the job.
Riddler, you evil fiend. I would have loved to have directed the new Star Wars animation show series that just came out, but I didn't get it. I think Ginny McSwain beat me out for it. Oh. Have you been directed by Ginny McSwain?
I am.
Who's better, me or Jenny? Consider I'm sitting next to you right now. She's halfway across the world.
Well, obviously you.
Thank you. That's directing an actor.
That's right.
That's what it's all about.
And that's giving the director what they want.
This is a question for Quinton Flynn.
Yes.
How did you get to audition for Raiden for MBS?
Well, I got it through my agent. At the time, they had certain specs for the character, certain voice type, age range, and they sent me in. I looked at the picture and what they were asking for the character, and I started to give them kind of what I thought would feed the character and give them what they wanted. The director started to work with me. Her name is Chris Zimmerman, and she and I had worked on The Adventures of Johnny Quest before. She also had some of the producers from Konami there, and they guided and directed her, and together we came up with what would be my best audition that landed me the role.
And he nailed it.
There you go. And then Raiden came out just like this. That was the first Raiden.
I'll tell you, I'm very spoiled having you as the lead on the new Digimon series. It's called Digimon Data Squad. I don't think it's here yet, but it will be here eventually. And I've been spoiled having you as the lead. It's not like work at all.
Thank you.
It's just hanging out, having fun. He's great. Isn't he, folks?
You guys are crazy. Nice.
Yeah. When voiceovering for Japanese animation, when you've already got the Japanese voiceovers, how do you get into those characters?
You mean for dubbing?
Yes.
Well, it's very similar to what I was just talking about with that process. The additional challenge is timing and rhythm because we're working to picture. So I have to sync the performance of the acting with the lip flaps of the characters. And so part of that is a timing thing on my end, and the other part is Jeff's end as a director, because he knows what works and also what can be shifted digitally. So it's a real group process between the director, the engineer, and the actor.
And also, he's seeing it for the first time. I've seen it a million times, also having written what I'm directing as well. So I could give him a little heads up as to what's coming up. This is big, this is small. A lot of times, if they're screaming, I'd like to let him watch it once, otherwise he's going to blow his voice out. And a lot of times, even after he sees it once, we might have an engineering problem or something, but he can't hear us because he's yelling so much.
Yeah, and I'm still going, ah!
Quick, shut up, stop, stop.
And I look at them and blank slate. And I immediately think, am I not good enough? I should try another career. No, technical problem.
Yeah. Also, the actors usually don't hear the Japanese when I direct. Some directors do like you to hear the Japanese actor. I don't like to play for them because I want it to be their own new character. I don't want them to do a retread of what the Japanese are doing. I want to make it English-speaking, with English-speaking sensibilities, a new show.
Yeah, something that you can relate to. Because also there are certain words in Japanese that are shorter, that will have, in translation, we have to have more words for, and vice versa.
Yeah, and a lot of things just don't translate in general. For instance, in Digimon Data Squad, Quinton's main character is the lead character, Marcus Damon, and his main fighting theme is, it's fighting time! Right, but in Japanese, it actually translated to, avenge my fist! Well, I'm just not going to have a guy go around going, avenge my fist!
And I got a feeling if you had, we'd have 47 questions here as to, why is it avenge my fist?
Right. So I changed it to, it's fighting time, because it fit the character, it also fit the lip flaps. And there you go.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're happy. It's not, I'm sure you're happy.
Please. I don't even want to think of what that means.
I've been avenging my fist since I'm 13.
Hey!
Whoa. Hello!
Moving on.
Yes.
What does it feel like being famous and travelling around and everyone knowing your name and having fans and stuff?
Is it what?
What's it like?
Oh.
At times it can be great.
Yeah.
But at times?
Other times it can be baffling. The fact that a t-shirt I was wearing last night that we were auctioning off went for $580 confused me.
And the fact that mine sold for $60 made me very depressed.
I will say it's a real blessing, though. Jeff and I got on the doing conventions just in the last couple of years. We didn't know there was this great big world out here. We didn't know you existed, and we would do our. We didn't.
Yeah.
You know, not that we didn't know that Perth existed. We knew. We're not dumb to geography.
No, when we were in space, we saw Perth in orbit.
That's right. But we didn't know that there was a whole convention world, and we didn't know there were fans. And so we would do our job, and the product would go out, and we work in a booth. And so
with no windows.
That's where
we're isolated.
Yeah, so that's where we begin and end. And so getting to travel and meet everybody is as much of a thrill for us as we hope it is for you.
Yeah, meeting the fans is absolutely the best, though. Just getting that feedback, the love that we share with you guys, it's great.
Yeah.
Give yourselves a
give yourselves a hand. Come on. Seriously.
You deserve it. Look at that. Give yourself a pat on the back.
Hug your neighbor.